I'm also going to say, you know, everybody talks about, obviously, and Sarah doesn't always like it, but it's true, how Scorpios, you know, they have a high sex drive. Pisces can't keep up. They little horny dogs, too, you know what I mean? And obviously, they love it for that. So that's another reason why I feel like they're soulmates, because they are so sexually compatible.
Absolutely. Honestly, my Capricorn rising, take me serious. I'm a sister. I like to fuck up.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I saw.
We're starting off strong today.
Yeah, we are. Because I saw
What'd you see?
wildest thing.
Okay, tell us what was so wild about it. What was it?
And okay, so I saw it on Snapchat stories, which is like extra weird, I feel like.
Yeah.
So apparently.
I'm not short, so let me just bring this up.
SF State.
Oh no.
Is offering.
No, do I want to know?
Yes, you do, because it's wild.
I don't know. I'm a SF State alumni.
I know, we are both SF State alums, and I thought this was crazy. So they have a BDSM class teaching you 101 about BDSM.
If not in SF State, where would it be? Y'all, we had some very interesting electives. Honestly, yes. SF is very much artsy-fartsy and just like open and welcome to people from all walks of life and all types of interests. So I'm not surprised.
Right.
I'm kind of sad that I graduated before I got to be in there.
Right.
Because just the dynamic, I can't imagine how much closer you would be to any other peer than the one you took BDSM class with. And, like, you know, you have, like, these, like, moments with people that you went to, like, college with. Oh, like, she was in my comm class, and, like, we became friends. She was in my BDSM class. Oh, my God. Haley, what's good, girl?
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? And
yes.
I could only imagine. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. But I could imagine that during this BDSM class, they talk about power dynamics.
Oh, yeah.
And it helps you understand yourself, other people, why you like to be a certain type of way, whatever. Like, I'm sure if they talk about the psychology behind it, it's even more fascinating.
Yes.
Than I've ever anticipated.
Yes. I think they're going to do a very good job with this class. I mean, I took some really interesting gender studies.
Yep. Same.
Like ethnic studies, you know what I mean? And they really expanded my mind. So I know that they're going to have great confidence that they are going to do great things with this class and teach people. Yes, about their sexual strength too, you know what I mean? And like their power.
The rate my professor for that class. You're like, the power and the shit. I'm like, rate my professor though for that class. Like, those comments are going to be very interesting. Yes. Those reviews are going to be very interesting.
Oh my God. Wait, what's the homework going to be? Watching porn?
No, it's going to be you exerting your dominance onto someone and seeing how it goes. Putting yourself out there.
I like that.
You know, letting someone know how you like it. Like,
yeah.
You porn? Like what? Who's the fucking teacher? A frat guy? And now go watch some porn. There's so many other things.
Well, no, for sure. But there's also.
Don't get offended.
But I'm also saying that there is good porn out there.
Oh, there is. But hands-on training is what I'm trying to say is more beneficial for the students than just watching someone else do it.
No.
In my opinion.
Definitely. Will everyone be open? Well, I guess people who are taking the class will be probably open to sharing their sexual experiences, right? At least maybe some of them.
Yeah. Because
if you're like, yeah, all good and fun, or not all good and fun.
Honestly,
good to,
though,
like,
I
share.
feel like some people are also the type to not want to put themselves out there, but like this is their way of like putting themselves out of their comfort zone. So maybe they'll like go into the class like a little nervous and see people that like share a lot like as intimidating, but maybe they'll get more comfortable. Like overall, I think this could be really good for people. And if it's not, like it's easy to drop a class in college. Do it soon enough. Just do it soon enough.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can't see how this could harm a student.
No, I think this is a win.
This is really this should be a show.
Yes,
like,
for real.
They don't need to change anything. Based in SF, they just fucking like, it shows like 5 students from different backgrounds, different sexual orientations, who somehow come across seeing this elective. you know, in enrollment. And then they have like different like views of like how this could go. And they just like a shy one, an outgoing one. You know what I mean? Like just like all kinds of people. And then just seeing their story in that class. I feel like that show would be really interesting to watch.
I think it would be very fun.
Netflix,
Especially
Hulu, hire me.
right.
Once again.
HBO.
I got the show recommendations. It's all up here, baby.
Pay her.
Okay, so we may be a little late on this terminology, but not really, because, you know, it's our podcast, and I know there's going to be people that didn't hear about it, and if you have heard about it, I know you're going to be interested in hearing us talk about it, and it's called quiet quitting. You've seen it, right? It's everywhere on social media.
I have seen it.
It's so funny, because, like, there's a term for it now, when it, really, in fact, it just means showing up to work and just doing your job and nothing more.
Yeah.
Like, literally getting paid to do what you were hired to do and not going out of your way to do more.
Yeah.
And apparently older generations are pissed because they're like, oh my God, they're so lazy.
Oh.
Like, no, we're just like good at setting boundaries and like you kind of suck.
Right.
And if this is quiet quitting, then so be it. Like if a job wants to fire you for only doing what's in your, you know, job description. Yeah, sure, you'll quiet quit.
Right.
I just think that's so funny.
Also,
and I just would love to like interview a boomer and be like, what do you think of this?
Right.
Like, you know, like why do you hate it? Do you see the problem with how much of a tryhard you are?
Right. Don't be mad that you're working like extra hard and you've been fighting to get your boss's attention.
Yeah.
And we don't feel we need to do the same and we get paid the same amount.
Well, the thing is, too, is that, like, and not everyone gets paid the same amount. Some
No,
people
it's
just,
true.
like, even in service industries, people, like, are just people have a lower tolerance for how they're treated. So they're definitely not going to go out of their way to impress you.
Yeah.
If they feel like you aren't valuing them. You know what I mean? Like, people just don't have the tolerance for being treated like shit anymore.
No,
and
for
they
sure.
don't feel the need to just play the game for the sake of playing the game and getting a promotion, which I feel like boomers are really good at, you know, just like play the long game and you'll make some money and you'll retire. You know what I mean? But when the only thing you have going for you is your job, obviously, yeah, you're not nourishing the other aspects of your life. That's why you're trying so hard at your job. But I think a lot of younger people are actually valuing, you know, their personal time, things that bring them joy, you know, their friends and family, themselves. So they just don't feel the need to fall back on this job all the time.
For sure. And I feel like, too, I mean, even people who are working in service positions, retail, like food service, I feel like even they are like, okay, I'm at the point of like, I'm not going to keep doing work without you paying me more. You know what I mean? And we're seeing that they're asking everyone to do more work, but no one is getting paid more. So we just also know our worth so much more, I feel like. And that's also that's mostly what I was trying to get at. Because I feel like we know that we're not going to take that anymore. Like, why am I going to overwork myself if you don't even value the work that I'm producing?
And the pandemic, I feel like, just heightened that because, like, at a young age, you know, like younger people than us, even teenagers, but like people in their 20s, were witnessing so much like tragedy and death and like, you know what I mean? We're seeing the world around us like crumble before our very eyes. So it really puts into perspective like what really matters. You know what I mean? Like if I were to die tomorrow, you know what I mean? Whatever it may be, or if my mom or my dad or someone I love is gone, like I don't want to be the type of person that's just, you know, working all the time and has absolutely no time for the people and the things that I love. Like we don't want to live with regret. Mm-hmm. You know? It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
To me, it's not worth it. If I die tomorrow, I don't want my last day to be me pulling through. I want my last day to be me putting myself and my friends and family first and enjoying life and working at the bottom to make some money to survive. So I can do the things that I love and I can hang out with the people I love.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
but
for
before,
sure.
definitely I had this mindset of like, you grow up, you make good money, you build a stable family and a good house, and you made it. Like, now I'm just like, I don't know what's happening tomorrow, whatever, next week, whatever. I just want to be happy. Because when I'm happy, people in my life that I love get to experience me happy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's when I'm living my purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. I feel like the pandemic came and like fucked everybody in like a completely new way. And in some weird ways, I know there was a lot of death and tragedy around it, but in other ways for millionaires and billionaires and stuff, like it brought everyone kind of on the same playing field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the first time in a really long time.
Because
no one knew what to do.
it's like that saying, like, we're all buried 8 feet under.
Yeah.
So yeah, every single person, you know, billionaires, millionaires, people that have zero money, anybody could get COVID and anybody could die tomorrow, today, the next day. Like, none of you are special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that, you know, it affected some people. Oh my God. I was watching Law and Order Organized Crime. Which, like, oh, Detective Stabler, first of all, missed you, and damn, you're killing it. Like, this organized crime franchise is, like, really, really, like, interesting, because it's, like, obviously it's organized crime, so every episode isn't, like, a different storyline. It all ties together. And essentially one of the episodes was talking about how people that are rich, like, they were hosting this party, and one of the criminals there had stolen basically hijacked a truck that was delivering COVID vaccines at the early stages of the pandemic, but he got it for this party that he was hosting for all these rich people. So the rich people can get their vaccines first. And I'm sorry, I've watched Law and Order enough to know that even though it's not based on a true story, like, it kind of is in the sense that it's following, like, society's story.
Right.
And I thought this was a good time to bring it up because it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, yeah, you should not be getting a COVID vaccine at that time unless you really, really needed it. But you know those rich people were freaking out because they're like, well, I'm special and I deserve it.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, my God. I saw a very real tweet today, which also kind of brings in one of my topics, basically talking about how you know, the rich people are gonna start, like, hoarding water, especially, like, in California. And it brings me to one of my topics of that in Mississippi, that one of, like, a main water supply was, like, cut off and has been poisoned, kind of similar to, like, how it was in Flint, Michigan.
Oh my God.
And people have been without water for, like, days, weeks.
I kind of think I saw that on Twitter too. Like, that is fucking insane. And honestly, yeah, I feel like California is gonna, like, I don't know, but why us?
And
I just have a question.
And the rich people
We're not
are
better
just,
than
like,
everyone.
Yeah.
But all I'm trying to say is there's some crazy people in these other states.
Oh yeah, and that's what the comments was saying too. They're like, okay, but all these other people in other states are also fucking the people in their states. So it's not just California.
Yeah.
But it just so happened to lead with California, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Honestly, I say we all come together as people.
Eat the rich.
Come closer. I say that we just all take over the tech companies' campuses and take up all their food supplies and water, because fuck them techies.
Yeah, fuck them techies.
Kind of like fuck them kids, but fuck them techies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're already rich. So go get your water on your own. We're just going to go to the campus and get it.
You know, that's a really great idea. They're like the new Costco's. You know
Exactly.
how people say, like,
and that's exactly what it is. Everyone's going to be at the Costco's. I'm going to be at the techie campus. But also, you didn't hear this first, and allegedly, so don't come for me.
Right.
This is just a joke.
Right.
Okay, should we do some more horoscopes?
Yes.
The disrespectful.
Yeah, some disrespectful horoscopes,
that
aka.
AKA Sarah found on Twitter. Looks like a newspaper clipping. Last time we did Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini, which are me and Maya's sun and moons. We can do 4 more today. So let's do our rising.
Yeah.
And then 2 others.
Yes.
All right, I'll go first this time. Okay, it says Capricorn.
Oh, Cap.
You know, you don't have to treat every person in your life as little more than just another rung on whatever social or professional ladder you're climbing at the moment.
Oh my God.
They can tell, by the way, you're not exactly subtle. Have you ever considered that decent people don't go to parties to network? This month, focus on trying not to be a cold, distant asshole. And no, you can't list work as a hobby on your dating profile.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I mean, like, you know, we talk about how Libra gets the opportunistic rep and Sag too. But Capricorn, Capricorn's just really good at taking themselves seriously. So when they're doing it, like, you can't knock them for it. But, like, they're fucking playing you too.
Right.
But I feel like to everyone else, when Capricorn's doing it, it's like, oh, they're doing me a favor. Like, I really do need them. And it's like, they need you too.
Right.
They're kind of playing you too.
Right. Oh. They're just, I feel like, master puppet manipulators to me, really, at the end of the day, because they know what they're doing. They know who they're working to get where they're trying to go.
Yeah. I just feel like they're also really good at making you feel stupid. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to say.
Talk about that all the
like,
time.
it's kind of just, like, super fucked up. Like, I know I've sometimes done this, but I still think it's fucked up when I see other Capricorns do it. I'm like, dude, be nice. Like, just because you know more doesn't mean you can just fucking make people feel so worthless and small.
That is
But sometimes
really
it's the
funny.
best way to get people mad.
You know, that is so, so funny.
Why
because
is it so funny?
I feel like Sagittarius and Aquarius get that rep so much.
Yeah.
But Capricorn needs to get that crown too, because
I mean, just like what
they
I
do
said
it
about the
just in
last
a-
one.
yeah,
They do
completely
it
different
in
way.
a really
Mhm.
low-key way. Capricorn does it in a low-key. Every bad thing Capricorn does, they do it so subtly.
Yeah.
And they're not a man or woman of many words. So you already just feel even more rejected by their response.
Yeah.
But it's still fucked up. Like, dude, you're being a bitch. Like, you're such a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you're such a fucking bitch right now.
And like, why are you being so transactional? It feels so transactional with them all the time. And
No, it's true.
And it feels, and yeah, that's why it feels cold, because it's like you're using me.
You're using me, and like, you know, we could be having a really personal conversation, but when, like, there doesn't have to be like a end, but Capricorn has a way of like turning it off and being like, I'm glad we cried together, but like, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a time and a place. And for other people, it can carry on, but Capricorn placements are very much like, I'm done with this, whatever this was. You know what I mean? Like, I'm over it. Bye. Why are you still here? You're a nuisance.
Oh my God.
But like, they were just crying. But they're like, that wasn't me. You know? So mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people don't talk about how mean Capricorn can be, honestly, you guys.
Yeah.
They don't. They, like, talk to you about how, like, oh, Capricorn's just so weird about their job. They're so responsible. No, Capricorn, sometimes you're just fucking mean.
Yeah.
Like, you're just mean. You're a meanie. You're a big old meanie.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm gonna say it too, like, Capricorns who maybe don't have their lives together, I feel like they can extra be bullies because they just
I mean, they found
talk about
they want to be the goat of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
So
talked
it's-
about this, you know, about the Instagram scammers. Anything, any hustle, they will be the best at. Depending on the level of evolution they're on.
Yeah.
You know, because they do have that need for like power and control and dominance. So if they're not utilizing that energy in a positive way, they're definitely going to feel comfortable doing it in a very demonic way.
Yeah.
They are the goats. You little demon.
Yeah.
I also think Capricorn is just really good at playing people they like romantically, because if they honestly feel like they like you, they will obviously hold their cards very close to themselves. But because they're so private, I feel like it's really easy for them to like play you, to be like, well, I wasn't interested anyway. But like, they'll give little cues where you're like, oh shit, the Capricorn likes me. I think the Capricorn really likes me. And then like, you're trying to play it cool and they'll notice that and they'll make you feel dumb. You know what I mean? Because it's not like they've had all their cards on the table to begin with. So it's really easy for them to kind of gaslight you into thinking that, well, I was never interested anyway. Because they'll only show moments of vulnerability like 2% of the time. So it's really easy for them to just, you know,
Take it back
and be like, no. When have we ever been friendly?
like it wasn't there.
No.
It was never there. Oh, dang! Fuck, that hurt my heart.
I feel like I kind of read y'all.
You kind of did. Like, ooh,
Us?
shit. You like me?
It's true. When you don't share too much, you can definitely turn it back around and be like, I didn't say that.
Right.
You just read that.
Again, it's
you
a
just
thing
read
of,
that like that.
Yeah, it's a power and manipulation thing. I feel like
It's
they always move from that.
And that's why I wish
place. They want
Cancers
to be in control.
Well, don't be a Capricorn Cancer, and Capricorn, don't be a Cancer. But Cancer, this is what you can learn about Capricorn. If you don't share all your emotions, Cardinal Water, sometimes you can take backseas in moments that really make a difference. You know what I mean? But when you put it all out on the table and you're crying and you're screaming and you're using every adjective to tell them how they made you feel, it's really hard to call them the next day and be like, that wasn't like what I meant to say. Am I wrong though? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to like give like a master manipulation class, but definitely something to consider if you feel like, you participate in word vomit often in life.
That's good advice for them. Especially because they naturally just share all of their emotions very passionate.
Yeah, truly. I guess sometimes you should just think about, okay, I want to have this conversation. What is all the wrong ways this can go? If every wrong way it can go is worth it to you, do it. But if you have moments where you're like, no, I don't want that to be taken that way, maybe, hone it back in and be like, all right, maybe I won't share that much because it might go that way, and I don't think I want them to know about me yet.
Yeah.
How crazy I can get yet. You know what I mean? How intense I can get yet. It's good to, hold it all in a little bit.
Yeah, don't show all your cards just
exactly.
yet.
And not at the beginning, you know what I mean?
You show your cards one by one.
Exactly.
Never all out there.
No, never. Honestly. Just do it when you're like 90. Like, that's my belief.
Yeah.
I am an onion that keeps on giving and peeling. And you never want to just, that's the wrong time to meet me in the middle, actually. I want you to just keep on reaching, and we're close, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to be a little interested, and I'm always going to be interested. I also don't want to know everything about you either. Yeah. I want to be surprised by you.
Learn more.
I want to be like, oh, I could have I never would imagine. Wow.
It keeps the relationship exciting.
I think so.
But not too deep crazy of secrets.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? We've talked about that before.
Then that's what I'm
going to
look at you and be like.
Then I'm like,
no. I'll be like, who are you right now?
You ain't.
Who the fuck are you right now? You're scaring me right now.
Yeah, no. Then it is unacceptable.
Yeah. Then I'm like, oh, so you think you played me?
Right.
This was a long con. No, I do the long con, and now I'm breaking up with you.
Right. It's like, I just broke up with you. No, I broke up with you.
Me with my cashier at Whole Foods. I've had the same cashier like 3 times now, and she's cool, but I'm like, I should know something about you now. You know my first name, my last name. I need to know more about you.
Right.
I'm going to get her name.
She swiped her. Yeah, you have to.
I will.
Yeah. Because you're going to see her again.
It's disbalanced right now.
Yeah.
She knows a lot about me.
She does.
My whole first and last name. And the way I look.
And she knows you live
Pre-gym,
nearby.
post-gym, glam. Are you ready for your rising sign now?
I guess so. I guess I might be ready for this read. I don't know.
Well, you have to be.
Yeah, I mean, I am.
Okay, good.
Give it to me. Give me that phone.
All right. It says, Aquarius, you're just a bit of a nothing person. If you disappeared from the world tomorrow, nobody would even notice. How does it feel to have absolutely no meaningful relationship in your life? Even if underneath your aloof, unaffected exterior, you didn't have the personality equivalent of limp, unseasoned instant noodles, your attachment style is still just no. Your best bet is to just learn to live with it because you're unlikely to ever change.
They called me a limp, unseasoned noodle.
Instant noodle.
Instant noodle! Oh, like, way to dig the knife in there.
You're just a bit of a nothing person. Just because, no, we went in for Capricorn, so you best believe I'm going for you, Aquarius.
What?
Sometimes when you feel like you're going to do everything to not fit in, yeah, you won't be noticed because you're literally so outside.
You're doing nothing.
The outlier of nothing. You're like, what happened to Aquarius? Aquarius is like 3 planets away. I'm right here. it's good to sometimes mingle with the people and see what people like. And I feel like Aquarius's ego sometimes makes them kind of pull away from the crowd. And yeah, sometimes you're likely to be forgotten, but then Aquarius comes back like, you guys all forgot about me. I'm so misunderstood. You left. You said you didn't want to be here anymore and that everyone was annoying.
Aquarius is so funny because they will purposely like step away from the group and wait for other people to like follow them.
Yeah.
And if no one follows, they're like, well, fuck you then. Yeah, I have been alone.
Actually.
And I like it this way. Like, no, you don't.
But then they get upset.
No, you don't.
Aquarius has always come back with the, nobody understands me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. No, they don't.
Because you don't give them a chance to. And like, because you want to be so different, you almost create this distance between you and other people. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to connect with people, sometimes you have to find common ground.
Yeah.
And Aquarius, because they're such an outlier, they don't like finding common ground. It's not in their nature. So it's harder for them to connect with people. I'm not saying this is, well, yeah, it's kind of your fault, but I don't know if you care or not. But I'm just reading you right now.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like when you don't feel the need to connect with people, you're going to feel lonely. I'm not saying you have to be social and connect with everybody, be everyone's friend all the time and be emotionally available all the time and present all the time. But if you want to feel less lonely, maybe you should connect with some people once in a while.
They are so funny because, yes, 100%, but this is where I feel like their fixed energy comes in like so thick and heavy because they love their friends and their people that they already have. And they're like, well, why would I fuck with you? Why would I give you the time of day sometimes? You know what I mean?
Literally.
That's not all aquas. Some of them are really friendly and they want to reach out. But there are some who are like, why? Show me your worth. Then maybe.
Yeah.
Then maybe I can talk to you.
Oh my God.
And it's like I feel like it's that fixed energy of like I don't want to change what I love and no.
Well, what I want to talk about too.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes Aqua just wants to talk about the things
that
they're into that week. And like if you don't fit into that category, they're already like over you. Like this is what I'm into right now. Right now.
Right.
And, like,
and if you don't want to talk about it, I'm not even
apparently
giving you the
don't know
time of
anything
day.
about it. I want to pick the brain. Can I pick your brain? No. Stop trying to fuck my brain. Like honestly, they're always ready to fuck your brain and like they're almost like pushing it. They're like, stop trying to fucking debate with me. Like I just came here for a wholesome time and Aquarius is like bullying you into a debate. Like let's fucking debate right now. I'll take you. What the fuck? Like
I feel like all the fixed do that.
God.
When they're talking about or like when they want to like they're doing their obsessive thing.
God,
you know what I
that's
mean? Like
true.
they're like, I'm not hearing you and I will only talk to people who want to talk about the thing I want to talk about.
Yeah. Fuck.
And will make you feel stupid if you ain't trying to talk about that thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's true. It's really true. Honestly, I thank God for my Gemini moon. I love that I can talk about different things. Yeah. Otherwise, I will get obsessed. Yeah, it's true. Rest easy if you fix dominant.
Ooh, Lord. Find you some mutable friends or something.
Something.
And be open to it.
Yeah, maybe download a fact of the day. You know what I mean? Facts aren't just what you think they are, what you come to see. Like, I need you to open up your mind. Yeah. Let me unfuck your brain. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. We are back with the Zodiac couples.
Yes, we are. I hope you guys are loving these astrology-heavy podcast episodes. Please do not assume that all of our podcasts every time will be all astrology.
Correct.
Like, we like showing y'all our whole entire personality. So don't be like mean if we don't always talk about astrology stuff 100% of the time. Because like I said, we are dynamic people that enjoy talking about various things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're going to talk about politics. Sometimes we're going to talk about our life stories.
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
You just got to be along for this journey, honey.
Yeah, you got to like me.
You
like,
know?
You know, I like that you like astrology, but like I want you to also like me and Maya. And if you don't like me and Maya,
then honestly,
I
would like for you to go right now.
Yeah, because
right
that
now.
sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's more to us than just those things.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I want to connect with y'all on a deeper level, and I feel like you can do that when you talk about various subjects with people. Yeah.
You ready for this one?
Yes, I am.
It is the soulmates, Pisces and Scorpio.
I am honestly, Do I get a tiara? Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like I won.
Yeah.
I got my Pisces mans as a Scorpio, and we get the soulmates. Are you kidding me? I can't stop choosing. That's so cute. I mean, okay, let's take me out of it. To take my story out of it.
Okay, no. Our Pisces, who's Pisces most compatible video is like our number one video. And we only talk about how Pisces is compatible with Scorpio.
And the people love that shit.
And the people love it. They ate that shit up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Pisces and Scorpio were made for each other. It's not the first time you've heard it here. It's not the first time you've heard it from me.
Right. Ain't gonna be the last time you hear it probably too.
I just feel like the depth is very much on that soulmate energy.
Yes.
Of like, I love you right now, but like, I love you in ways that transcend this world. Like, you know, like I look at you and I see your soul. You look at me, you see my soul. Like through the darkness, through everything, I just want you. Because like nothing else hits on this planet. You're like my own personal brand of heroin, like Edward said.
No, literally, I feel like this is how these two energies are. I love how they intertwine so beautifully because they always know when to kind of play their part. There's always like this dance of like one is being maybe more dark and sad and the other one is there supporting them, always giving love and showing support. And it's so
Stop, I'm gonna cry.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it's never too scary for the other. You know what I mean? They just want to be there and love you like no one ever
just
has.
Expected. Because, I mean, I can't speak on a Pisces' experience, but for a Scorpio, and I would think my Pisces boyfriend says the same, like, all we've wanted is someone to be there for us the way we're there for other people.
Yeah.
Just someone who emotionally validates us like we emotionally validate them, even if we don't have anything left. Like, just the availability, emotional availability is something that Pisces and Scorpio never thought it would be possible to find. But when you meet a Pisces as a Scorpio, or when you meet a Scorpio as a Pisces, like, you just feel like, holy shit, I can't believe I found you. Like, you really are down for me and you understand me and you will never ever judge me for my emotions. Like, holy you are so sweet and gentle with me.
Right, you're never
like,
too much.
You're not.
For them.
Exactly.
You're never too aggressive. You're never too crazy or delusional on the Pisces end. You know what I mean?
Because you know where it comes from. You know where it comes from. Pisces and Scorpio are made for each other because we don't have to try to explain to each other why we're emotional. Like, we just get it, you know? It's just a beautiful thing, and nothing else can replace it.
And I feel like y'all also very much feel each other's energy. You know, not only is the communication there about the feelings and the verbal.
Yeah, it's just validated. It's validated all the time. I don't know if other people do this, but like me and my Pisces boyfriend, oftentimes we have dreams where we're in the same dream, where we're sleeping next to each other.
Wow. That's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like deep. I'm also going to say, you know, everybody talks about, obviously, and Sarah doesn't always like it, but it's true, how Scorpios, you know, they have a high sex drive. Pisces can't keep up. They little horny dogs, too, you know what I mean? And obviously, they love it for that. So that's another reason why I feel like they're soulmates, because they are so sexually compatible.
Absolutely. Honestly, my Capricorn rising, take me seriously. I'm a sick fuck. I like a sick fuck. No. Yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah.
So the next couple we got are the ride or dies, Sagittarius and Aries.
I actually love this one. Duh. Honestly, Sag and Aries. Bruh. Who gonna stop me?
Wow.
Who gonna stop me? Because my partner's actually telling me to be here.
My partner's having me up right now.
If you thought that like he or she was gonna be the one to tell me to back
calm down,
if you would have only known that actually they're the reason I'm doing this.
Right.
They were in my ear like the little devil they are. Like, baby, I want to see you do it.
Shine, baby, like the star you are.
This is like the instigating, literally couple. Like, I feel like they will go to great lengths to create the best memories together.
Oh, yeah.
You know, neither one of them will back down. And honestly, they're going to judge each other if the other backs down, which will never happen.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
Exciting, fierce, and sexy.
Yes.
That's how I would describe these two.
I love.
Together.
Yes, totally. I love to, okay, I mean, it can get bad from experience, but I love too when it's good how they challenge each other.
Yeah.
In the relationship. Again, it can get bad from experience, but it can be really beautiful in the beginning because I feel like they understand. Well, I feel like they understand sometimes our equally explosive energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they can, you know, they comfort you. You know what I mean? We can comfort each other and like understand, like, yeah, I can understand why you got so upset. I would have gotten that upset too.
It's a passionate thing. Like, I know why you're reacting so passionately. Why would I judge you when I see myself reacting like that too?
Right.
Like, honestly, they'll even hype each other up even if you weren't there. They said, what, baby? Oh, no.
Right. And did you say this?
Yeah, literally.
Well, I'm going to call them and say this now.
Actually. Because, like, why would they be embarrassed? Like, that is how they operate. They're going to speak from the heart. They're going to lead from the heart. And ultimately, they're going to be more attracted to each other because of their courage. Both of these signs are very courageous. And I feel like they will always notice that in the other. So they know that they'll always have a ride or die.
For sure. And they are go-getters, too. You know what I mean? They want to achieve things in their life. And I feel like Aries has very big dreams, and so does Sagittarius, but I feel like maybe sometimes Aries can be a little more, not closed-minded, but life's hard, and this is a struggle, and I feel like Sag can be there to be like, no, babe, like, keep going, you're doing great, it doesn't have to be hard, and I feel like they can be that positive reminder for Aries, and they will show up for them as well, too, because they know how much it means to them. You know, I feel like sometimes Sag, when they don't have a deep connection with someone, they're known to be flaky. But I feel like for Aries, especially with how they would react if they wouldn't, they will show up, you know, because they know how much it means to them, and they wouldn't want it, kind of similar how we're saying to Pisces and Scorpio, they wouldn't want to make them feel dumb. Yeah. You know, and that's something that I feel like fire signs get a lot. They don't want to make the other one feel stupid in the relationship.
Because they know how they'll react. Because they'll put themselves in that position of like, well, this is how I'd react to someone that did me like that, so I'm not going to do it to them because I know how passionate they are and how aggressive they can get. Yeah. If I play. Right. If I play. You know, like they're gonna hold you accountable. They're not gonna let it simmer. You're probably gonna get an ass whipping. A verbal ass whooping. Yeah, not like a real one. No, because that's toxic. You should never participate.
Never.
But yeah, you know, verbal ass whooping. Like, bitch, what the fuck?
Right.
Who the fuck do you think I am?
You gonna play me like this?
And this isn't the man talking. This is the woman talking to the man.
So, I also saw the other day.
I feel like whenever you're like, you're gonna say some tea.
I mean, this is a silly one, but I'm very excited. So Wingstop
has a chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
I heard. I'm gonna have it this weekend.
You had it this weekend?
No, me and my man, it's like a date. We're like, we're gonna try the Wingstop sandwich.
Yes. Because they got like 12 different flavors. I'm very excited.
I don't know how I feel about the 12 fucking flavors. Well, I'm gonna need them to not do that. I mean, is it the flavors that they have?
Yeah. It's like on the it's like on the wings.
But like, who gonna get some of those flavors on a chicken sandwich? I'm judging. But
she said I'm judging. I feel like some of them would. Yeah, I guess
no, some of them would be bomb, but I don't know if all of them would be. How about that?
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, but I definitely want to try it.
Oh, me too. I'm excited.
Especially, okay. I also want.
Oh my
I have
god!
Something
It smells like tequila.
Oh no!
You can keep that in there.
I also got a bone to pick with Wingstop because the last few times I've tried to order from them, they didn't have wings.
Oh yeah, there's a wing shortage.
I know. There's been like a wing shortage, but like,
get it together. Get some motherfucking wings. I mean,
like how? How you got other pieces of the chicken?
Oh yeah, wait, that's.
You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
Where are the wings going? Is there like a black market for the fucking wings? It's the fucking 1%.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
buying the wings.
All the wings getting eaten.
No,
up.
honestly, where
Where all the wings go?
I can't. All right, wait. Which flavor are you gonna get? I think I'm gonna get original hot just to see what's up.
Yeah,
like,
I
love
feel
a good
like
buffalo
I want
chicken
my,
fried chicken sandwich.
My spicy sweet one that I get, the mango habanero.
Okay,
I feel like
that'd be good. That'd be spicy. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I feel like I fuck with the original hot.
The
and
Louisiana rub would be good.
See, like, I don't know, man, because I love Louisiana rub, and I
Yeah.
also love lemon pepper. I was thinking about if lemon pepper would be good on a sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like that. I'm very particular about the flavors on a sandwich. And I'm not a picky person, but I just feel like some shit don't hit for me. But I may be surprised.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll make my man give me something different.
I think you just got to get like a couple to just try.
To just try?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like I would want to try something that I don't think would sound good. Just for the sake of it. Because I'm not an Aquarius. And I can... and I can try new things. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't an Aquarius roast. I feel like it was just easy there, coming for their energy. Fixed sign versus fixed sign. Who's more stubborn? Newsflash is Taurus.
Yeah. The most. Forever and ever and ever.
Forever and ever
Always
and ever.
Taurus.
Honestly, okay, speaking of food and chicken, I am really annoyed because whenever I order, and I don't do it often, it's when I treat myself, and I want to get Popeyes, when you order it, like, they don't give you fucking sauces. I'm like, bro,
why
get
have
me
they
the
been
sauces.
genuine
And that's
with
my
the
thing,
sauces?
is like, I can't eat that without a sauce. It's too dry for me.
Yeah, it's hella dry.
Like, I have a preference, you know what I mean? I'm not a picky eater. I'll eat anything, but if I'm missing something that a meal needs, I'm going to be annoyed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably. I'd be chefing it up in the kitchen. I'm like, this needs this right now. You know?
Okay, speaking of Popeyes, I gotta be honest, because
What happened?
I feel like I can never eat a chicken, like, tender again because
What
of
happened?
Popeyes.
There was something in the middle?
Well, no, I mean...
A vein was popping
how
out
do
and
I
it was bloody?
explain? Like, the way it was shaped,
What did it look
the
like?
chicken tender clearly just looked like a chicken's foot. And, like, just, like, their whole, like, little chicken's...
The things were coming out too?
Yeah, like, it looked like a fucking chicken's foot.
Honey,
And I was like, I
a chicken
can't...
foot accidentally made it in there.
I can't...
And you got it by accident.
Well, how did I get every single chicken foot?
Stop.
Like,
there was
girl,
more
like,
than
there's
one?
more than one chicken foot. And I just can't. And I, like, chicken tenders are forever ruined for me. I think they all look like chicken feet now, even though obviously not all of them do. But
Oh my God, that'd be crazy.
I can't.
Yeah, no, I can't either.
I just can't.
What's the most adventurous food you've tried?
Okay, so I mean, I don't know if it was really that adventurous, and it was done
You're most
by
adventurous. You're most adventurous.
not by free will. My mom.
Did she trick you?
Yeah, she tricked me.
Into what?
She made me have an ostrich burger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it
and
tastes
she
like-
hid it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
that's
like, "Just
that's
take it back."
also like a trick answer because it's like it was like a willingness to try. The most adventurous. So not one that you've actually sought out. No, if you don't, it's okay. That one can count. But I
Yeah.
wanted to know if you were ever like, you know what, this is risky, but I will do it just to do it. And it's okay if you don't have one, because I know not everyone feels comfortable doing that.
I mean, I feel like I grew up in a very basic American, household where we ate a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
So this is me being, very white in the sense that there are some times where I went to my friend's house and I had never had different, like, ethnic type of foods before. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have certain Asian cuisines until I was, like, in high school. And I didn't have, like, different African foods until I was, like, in college. So I feel like certain things, like, that I had never heard of. Yeah, I feel like I couldn't really say.
Yeah.
You know, what about you, though? What would you say is the most adventurous thing you've ever ate?
Well, you know, I've ate a lot of things in my life growing up in the Middle East. But honestly, not even besides that, like I don't know, like last year, I tried crickets for the first time with my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. It was at like some Mexican restaurant. And they had like this like lime that goes with it. Like honestly, it was not bad. I just had to like not make eye contact with it and just like put it in my mouth, you know?
Yeah.
But like besides that, like growing up, like one of the main dishes that not main in the sense that they make it every week, but like my mom in our culture, it's really normal to make like a goat's head and like you eat like all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the brain and the tongue and the muscles and like other shit that I would never eat, but like God, that smell was like insane because it would just take over the whole house.
Yeah.
And I remember growing up, and when they would do it in America, because obviously it was happening in Iran, but like having it in America, I would just be like, Mom, oh my, I can't bring people over. And now, honestly, it's so funny how when you're young and an immigrant, you like reject your culture because you want to be accepted by white people so badly. But like as I grew older, I was just like, I love my culture. I love every part of my fucking culture. So now I would bring people over just to scare them. Be like, look at that goat's head right there. That's for dinner tonight.
Like, don't that smell that home. That don't smell good.
Take that in. Brains for you because you need some. No, I'm just playing. No, seriously. Yeah, my favorites were the brain and the muscles and the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah, I've tried I feel like chicken liver's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good actually. Yeah. But yeah, crickets. I've tried alligator.
Oh.
That was interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, I'm honestly willing to try, I would say anything.
Same. I'm down to try.
Yeah, because
Don't expect me to finish a plate,
yeah.
but I'm more than willing.
Exactly. My
try.
thing is I have this rule of like I try something like 3 times because I like to give it a chance of like being prepared by different people and me being in a different mood. Like I don't want to just try something once and then be like biased towards it.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like too, like every few years your taste buds kind of change.
They do.
You know? So like you should always be open to, even if you didn't like it at some point in your life, trying it again. Because again, it could be prepared in a different way.
Because I feel like I grew up somewhere else and then I immigrated, like I'm already so open to trying different cuisines. And because we live in like, you know, America and California specifically in the coast where you have so many different cultures, like you're more open-minded. So like it does frustrate me when there's people that are ignorant and like they're trying like someone else's culture's food and they're like, ew, like making faces, like saying shit. Like if you don't like something, you could just be quiet.
Yeah.
And you could just like not eat.
Yeah.
Like, it's not for me. But the faces and the comments and the noises, it honestly is one of my pet peeves. Because I feel like you can be respectful.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's one of my things. I'm totally fine with people having their personal preferences, not wanting to try something. Just watch your manners.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. Yeah. Gosh. Made me think of a story of when I recently, not super recently, but like a year or two ago, I had anchovies. Like I ate like an anchovy. I'd never just eaten like an anchovy before. And I was like, this shit was gross. Like I didn't like it. It was hella salty. Not for me.
Yeah.
But I went back to work and I was like ranting and raving in my very Sagittarius way. Like, oh my God, anchovies are the nastiest thing I've ever tasted in my whole life. Have you ever had an anchovy? I'm like going around like really politicking about it, you know? And
someone was like, they're the best fucking food to ever.
Well, no, I felt really bad. There was this one girl who's Vietnamese and she was like, you know, anchovies are like a predominant part in a lot of our foods. And I was like, oh God, I instantly got so embarrassed because I was just like, how?
A good way to combat that would be like, well, you know what? I need to have it prepared the traditional Vietnamese way because the way that I had it was probably not, you know, made well. Honestly, I would love to try. Do you have a family recipe?
Yeah. See, look at her. Libra Mercurying it up over here. My Sag Mercury was like, that was disgusting. That fucking anchovy. No, I just like instantly got embarrassed.
I'm crying.
And I think I just profusely started apologizing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm like, I don't know. Like I haven't had that much Vietnamese food. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
No, I'm sure he appreciates you even like acknowledging it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he didn't know.
I didn't.
Yeah. You live and you learn, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, back to your point of like why you shouldn't be so boldly. Like, that's nasty. Like, I don't want this, you know, because you never know who, like, who you could be offending if that's like their main, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it just brought some knowledge to myself. I'm like, let me check myself real quick.
All right, lovely people, thank you for kicking it with me and Maya while we talk about a lot of astrology and a whole lot of other random shit. As always, we seriously enjoy kicking it with y'all in the middle of the week. Well, for you guys at the end of the week, but for us, we're conversating in the middle of the week. It's a really fun way to honestly just decompress and talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about with our besties. Okay? If you're listening, don't forget to leave us a review on Apple, Spotify. If you're watching, leave a comment. We love reading y'all's comments. They make us so happy. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. And we love y'all so freaking much.
So much. Congrats on getting it through the week and have an amazing weekend.
Yeah, have a beautiful weekend.
Love you. Bye.